The Netherlands stands as one of Europe's most fascinating countries, where human ingenuity meets natural beauty to create landscapes and cultural experiences unlike anywhere else in the world. From its ingenious water management systems to picturesque canal cities, this small but remarkable nation has transformed potential adversity into outstanding achievement through centuries of innovation, determination, and artistic vision. This comprehensive exploration reveals how the Dutch have not only reclaimed land from the sea, but created a country that serves as a living museum of engineering prowess, architectural splendor, and cultural richness. The Netherlands' identity has been fundamentally shaped by its unique relationship with water. For over 2,000 years, the Dutch have been reclaiming land from the sea, with their efforts transforming the country into the engineering marvel we see today too. Early settlers such as the Frisians around 400 BC built earth mounds known as turpen to protect their villages from rising tides and flooding, establishing a pattern of adaptation that would define Dutch history too. This ongoing struggle against the elements has produced a nation where approximately 1/4 of the land lies below sea level, yet remains dry and habitable through human intervention. The systematic transformation of the Dutch landscape reached new heights between 1609 and 1612 with the creation of the Beemsterpolder, which remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its remarkably preserved landscape too. This area represents just one example of the Netherlands' extensive land reclamation projects, which by the 20th century had added approximately 640 square miles to the country's land area too. The Dutch approach to living with water rather than fighting against it has evolved into sophisticated engineering solutions that continue to inspire the world. Perhaps the most ambitious water management project in Dutch history was the Zuiderzee Works, which transformed the Zuiderzee Inlet into the freshwater IJsselmeer Lake too. This massive undertaking led to the creation of new polders like the Wieringermeer and Noordestpolder, expanding agricultural land while enhancing flood protection throughout the region too. The Netherlands' expertise in water management culminated in the Delta Works, recognized as one of the 7 wonders of modern engineering, which ensures the country remains protected even during extreme weather events. 6. Natural treasures, from tulip fields to hidden reserves. Despite being one of Europe's most densely populated countries, the Netherlands boasts remarkable natural landscapes that showcase both wild beauty and human cultivation. The most iconic of these are undoubtedly the tulip fields of Keukenhof, where millions of flowers create a living tapestry of color each spring. 15. These extraordinary gardens attract visitors from around the world who come to witness the spectacular display of tulips, daffodils, and other spring blooms arranged in artistic patterns across the 32-hectare park. Beyond the cultivated beauty of Keukenhof, the Netherlands preserves significant natural areas like Zuiderheide, mentioned in travel documentaries as one of the country's scenic highlights. 1. The National Park Veluwezoom offers visitors the opportunity to experience a different side of Dutch landscape, with rolling hills, forests, and heathlands that contrast with the country's predominantly flat terrain. 1. Along the coast, Castricum Beach represents one of many beautiful stretches of coastline where the Dutch connection to the sea takes a recreational rather than defensive form. 1. Perhaps most surprising to many visitors is the existence of the Oostvaardersplassen, affectionately known as the Dutch Serengeti too. This remarkable nature reserve developed spontaneously on reclaimed land that was initially designated for industrial use. Instead, it evolved into one of Europe's most important bird sanctuaries and ecological experiments, where large herbivores including wild horses, cattle, and deer roam freely in a landscape that reconstructs prehistoric European ecosystems too. The Oostvaardersplassen exemplifies the Dutch approach to conservation, creating new natural spaces even as they engineer the landscape. Historic cities and architectural marvels. The urban landscapes of the Netherlands reveal centuries of careful planning, artistic sensibility, and practical adaptation to the watery environment. Amsterdam's famous canal system, created during the 17th century Dutch Golden Age, represents a masterpiece of urban planning that combines transportation infrastructure with aesthetic considerations. 13. This network of concentric canals, lined with distinctive narrow houses and crossed by charming bridges, has earned UNESCO World Heritage status, and contributes to Amsterdam being called the Venice of the North 3. Amsterdam's waterways support not only boat traffic, but also a unique housing solution in the form of houseboats. With over 2,500 floating homes lining the canals, this arrangement offers one of the most distinctive urban lifestyles in the world's 6. These dwellings range from renovated traditional barges to luxurious modern floating houses complete with rooftop gardens and sun deck 6. Originally introduced as a solution to housing shortages after World War II, houseboats have become an iconic element of Amsterdam's character and cultural identity. Beyond Amsterdam, countless historic cities preserve different aspects of Dutch architectural heritage. Utrecht features unique sunken canals with wharf cellars converted into restaurants and cafes, creating a distinctive atmosphere for dining and socializing. Delft, famous for its blue and white pottery, maintains its medieval character with narrow streets and historic buildings that transport visitors back in time. Leiden, home to the country's oldest university, combines academic heritage with picturesque canals and museums. Cities like Den Bosch and Gouda offer further variations on Dutch urban design, each with distinctive market squares, historic churches, and regional specialties. Iconic Dutch landmarks, windmills, and castles. No image is more associated with the Netherlands than its traditional windmills, which once numbered over 10,000 across the landscape. Today, preserved examples can be visited at sites like Zandschans, where functional historic windmills and traditional houses create an open-air museum of Dutch heritage. 15. The UNESCO World Heritage Site at Kinderdijk presents an even more impressive collection, with 19 windmills built around 1740 standing in formation along the polders. 15. These engineering marvels served crucial functions beyond their picturesque appearance, pumping water from the low-lying polders and processing materials for various industries. The Netherlands also preserves impressive castles that reflect different periods of its history. De Haar Castle near Utrecht stands as the largest castle in the country, a neo-Gothic masterpiece that combines medieval elements with 19th-century romantic aesthetics. Muiderslot Castle provides a more authentically medieval experience, with its moat, towers, and furnished interiors offering a glimpse into the past. The Paleis Het Loo demonstrates Royal Dutch architecture with its symmetrical design and formal gardens in the French style. In The Hague, the Peace Palace serves as both an architectural landmark and a symbol of the Netherlands' commitment to international justice and diplomacy. This impressive neo-Renaissance building houses the International Court of Justice and the Permanent Court of Arbitration, reflecting the Dutch tradition of seeking peaceful solutions to conflicts. Similarly, the Paleis op de Dam Royal Palace in Amsterdam showcases the grandeur of Dutch Golden Age architecture while functioning as an official royal reception venue. Dutch innovation, sustainability, and future-focused design. The Netherlands continues its tradition of innovation with cutting-edge approaches to sustainability and urban planning. Rotterdam exemplifies this forward-looking perspective, having rebuilt after World War II destruction with bold architectural experiments rather than reconstructing its historic center. 5. The city now features landmarks like the Cube Houses, the Markthal Covered Market, and the Erasmus Bridge, demonstrating Dutch creativity in urban design. Dutch innovation extends particularly to environmental solutions, with the country developing new approaches to climate change adaptation. Rather than simply building higher barriers against the sea, the Netherlands has implemented Room for the River projects that allow controlled flooding in designated areas to protect cities and critical infrastructure. This shift from fighting against natural processes to working with them represents the evolution of Dutch water management philosophy. The Netherlands has also become a leader in sustainable agriculture, developing techniques that produce high yields with minimal environmental impact. Dutch greenhouse technology enables year-round cultivation of fruits and vegetables with precise control of growing conditions, significantly reducing water usage and pesticide application. These innovations contribute to the Netherlands' status as the world's second-largest agricultural exporter despite its small size. Cultural treasures and artistic heritage. The Netherlands' cultural contributions extend far beyond its engineering achievements. The country has produced some of the world's most celebrated artists, including Rembrandt, Vermeer, and Van Gogh, whose works can be viewed in world-class museums like the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. This renowned institution houses masterpieces of the Dutch Golden Age and offers visitors insight into the artistic sensibilities that have shaped Dutch culture for centuries. Dutch culture embraces a unique blend of progressive values and traditional sensibilities. The country is known for its liberal policies on issues like drug use and prostitution, reflecting a pragmatic approach to social regulation. At the same time, traditions like King's Day celebrations, ice skating on frozen canals during winter, and regional festivals maintain connections to Dutch heritage across generations. The Dutch concept of gezelligheid, roughly translated as coziness or conviviality, permeates society, emphasizing comfortable social gatherings and well-designed living spaces. This cultural value manifests in the popularity of canal-side cafes, traditional brown pubs, and the custom of creating warm, inviting homes that prioritize both functionality and aesthetic appeal. Beyond the familiar, hidden gems of the Netherlands. While Amsterdam and its canals dominate international perceptions of the Netherlands, the country offers numerous lesser-known destinations that reward exploration. Giethoorn, often called Dutch Venice, features a car-free village center where boats provide the primary means of transportation through a network of small canals. 15. This peaceful setting, with its thatch roof cottages and footbridges, offers a glimpse of traditional Dutch rural life adapted to the watery environment. Fort Bourtange represents another hidden gem, with its perfectly preserved star-shaped fortress demonstrating Dutch military engineering from the 16th century. The geometric precision of its design, with moats and ramparts arranged in a distinctive pattern, reveals how the Dutch applied mathematical principles to defensive architecture. The Pyramid of Austerlitz stands as perhaps the most unexpected Dutch landmark, an earth pyramid built in 1804 by Napoleon's troops while stationed in the Netherlands. This curious structure, modeled after Egyptian pyramids, offers panoramic views of the surrounding forests and serves as a reminder of the French influence during the Napoleonic period. Conclusion: the enduring wonder of the Netherlands. The Netherlands continues to evolve while maintaining its unique identity forged through centuries of adaptation to challenging natural conditions. From its remarkably engineered water systems to its vibrant cities, preserved natural areas, and cultural innovations, the country demonstrates how human ingenuity can transform limitations into opportunities for creativity and growth. The Dutch saying, "God created the world, but the Dutch created the Netherlands," captures the essence of this remarkable country, a place where human determination has transformed what could have been an inhospitable swamp into one of the world's most developed, beautiful, and livable nations. Through ongoing innovation and a willingness to embrace both tradition and progress, the Netherlands stands as a wonder of human achievement harmonized with the natural world. As visitors explore the countless attractions from Amsterdam's historic center to the engineering marvel of the Delta Works, from Keukenhof's colorful tulip fields to Rotterdam's cutting-edge architecture, they experience a country that has literally shaped its own destiny through collective effort and vision. The wonders of the Netherlands remind us that with ingenuity, cooperation, and respect for both heritage and innovation, remarkable transformations are possible even in the face of seemingly insurmountable natural challenges.